back to the script. I love how they gave Audrey like more of a part, like because in
Yeah.
that part of the story, she's just sort of this handmaiden in the background, and I loved how you, as Audrey, gave this whole story of how they came to Sorrow's End, and
Mhm.
it was such a lovely part to like kind of bring it all together. And like what were you how did you come up with how you wanted her to sound, like what voice you wanted to use for her?
Yeah, so, I felt that Audrey was very ethereal, and, I think that, a lot of people automatically assume that if someone is dark skinned and exotic, they're British. And I was like, that's not what I want to do. I want to make her sound, ethereal, but at the same time, I want people to know that she is voiced by someone of color, right? And so I think it was just me thinking of a good mixture, and also thinking about how my aunts and uncles, like anytime we were around together and they would tell stories, like they would just get into it. And so I was literally in my sound booth, which is my closet, because it's an amazing walk-in closet. And I was in there, and I was in front of my microphone, and I literally just shook myself, and I was like, just be Audrey, right? Just be Audrey that you've always read in your head. And so, you know, her voice just came, and it was just that was it. Like that was the deep and the seriousness, because she is telling a tale. Like this is the tale of their ancestors. This is, how the people that she knows, the Sun folk, that's them, and they're traversing through the desert and all of the hardships that they had to deal with. It was like their own exodus, and so it was really important to like embody that as much as possible. So yeah, it's just, it was great because like I didn't know what I was going to do with her. And sometimes we get direction and sometimes we don't. And Fred was very much like, oh, I want to hear your accent. And I was like, mm, but what if she's more like this? And so that was the voice that I heard in my head, and that was how I've always heard Audrey to be. So, you know?